Health, Beauty, Life, the show, was created to recognize and explore trends in celebrity, food, beauty and fashion, health and fitness, travel and lifestyle. Hosted by Patrick Dockery.
Hi everybody, today we're here outside of San Antonio, Texas, where everything's bigger.
It's true.
It is. Everything is bigger in Texas. The raindrops today, how big were they?
Huge.
The size of golf balls. Yeah. So we made it over to Dani Johnson's house, and this is our new, really good friend who I really respect. I've had time to talk with her and get to know her a little bit, and I'm very impressed. So we're here to talk to you about what you're doing in your life, about yourself, and then guess what? We're going to cook some food. And this lady, you can cook. That's the word on the street, at least. Yeah?
It is.
Oh, yeah? So it's not bragging if you can do it, right?
If you can produce results, it's just talking about the results.
Absolutely. And speaking of producing results, you have a system that you've developed to help people and produce results. Can you tell me how it all got started?
Sure. I grew up on welfare in a violently abusive home with parents who were addicted to drugs and addicted to a whole lot of other things. So I was one of those kids that didn't grow up with any confidence. I was really quiet. I didn't have a lot of friends in school, and I wasn't the person who dreamed about doing great and big things. My biggest goal in life was to hopefully get married someday and have kids and be married to a man that didn't beat me or my children. That was the extent of my goals and my dreams.
Wow, you're shooting high there.
Real high, really, really high. So anyway, grew up on welfare, pregnant at 17, out of wedlock, which in a tiny little town is a major disaster, perfect for gossip. And so at 17, I decided to move away. 18, I moved away from the town that I had lived in. Moved to a bigger city, whopping Stockton, California, and got introduced to the concept of starting a business. And I didn't get started because I thought I could do it. I got started because I knew I could fail. And the people that were kind of introducing me to the whole concept, and I had a chance to meet a couple of millionaires, and not personally, meaning I was in a training room and these millionaires were talking. And I thought to myself in that moment, I thought, man, if I'm the dumbest person in the room, which was a really good chance that I was. I dropped out of high school. I didn't read my first book till, at that point, I had never even read a book, made it all the way through school without ever reading. And when I heard these men, I thought to myself, it takes me 20 years to figure out what they know. And if I fail their income by 90%, I still would be doing better than if I stay at my job at JCPenney's. And fortunately, it didn't take 20 years, and I far exceeded those men's income eventually. So anyway, I started in business. In the first 6 months, I failed miserably. I couldn't figure out how to market my product. I couldn't figure out how to talk to people. I just was a raving failure in every way, shape, and form until I had gone to a training to learn simple things about business, simple things about marketing and sales and conversions and things like that. And I picked up on it very quickly. Obviously, I was very teachable because I was, not making any money. And shortly after that, I made $50,000 and met and married a guy after only knowing him for 7 days, to end up a few months later completely homeless with $2.03 to my name, a $35,000 debt, and a business that had been completely embezzled. I was 3,000 miles away from where I had grown up, and I knew nobody at all, and nobody was around to help. Even my family that I was calling saying, hey, this guy took off, I have nothing, sorry, we can't help you. And so my life just turned into a big, giant disaster after that, and I was homeless for 30 days.
Wow. Well, it sounds like even if you did call home, that wasn't such a good situation where you came from.
No, I called like extended family, aunts and uncles and stuff like that. My parents had disowned me when I got pregnant, so there was just no communication there anyhow. So yeah, I started a business from the trunk of my car and a payphone booth. And the first 4 days, I made $2,000. The next 45 days, I made $18,000.
Wow.
My first year, I made $250,000. By the end of my second year, I had become a millionaire for the first time, and that was 23 years old. So I developed a system in those early days to help other people and to show them, and really just my staff, just the people I was responsible for, to help them succeed so that we could build a very successful company. And those trainings had changed and impacted their lives so much. It helped their personal life, their personal finances, as well as their careers, and how they were also helping our clients to succeed. So the word began to spread. And today, I'm a multimillionaire, a best-selling author. I've got 3 books. In fact, we're offering one of our books right now for free on our website. It's called First Steps to Wealth, which shows exactly step by step how I made the money that I made and how we've become very, very wealthy. Today, I'm a mother of 5. I have 3 grandchildren. Been with the same man now for 20 years, which is the biggest miracle of my whole life. And I've traveled and spoken for 20 years, and we have sold out crowds wherever it is that we go. So we're very blessed, and we're very passionate about taking the money that we make and helping to feed kids all over the world. We take care of 5,000 kids every single month, not to mention abused mothers and widows and the elderly and people who are in just horrible situations. The only reason why my husband and I even work today is to make money by helping other people to succeed and take the money and give it to those who are in need.
Wow, that's amazing.
It's fun.
So they can go to your website. What is your website?
DaniJohnson.com. That's 1 N and an I. DANI Johnson.com. And they can get a hold of 5 free videos that will show them step by step how to get themselves started. How can you grow in your career, like Ryan Maddings, who came back from Iraq, totally broke, borrowing money from mom just to pay his rent. And he learned from one of these videos that's on there how to interview in such a way that he beat out 1,000 other applicants that were applying for the same job in San Diego, California. He was the one that wasn't qualified, but he learned through our training seminars how to communicate in such a way that caused the person that was interviewing him to hire him in 5 minutes at $38,000 a year.
Great start.
No. He went on to make $110,000 that first year, never made the $38,000. So, and started his second year at $128,000. He's 25 years old.
That's amazing. I know you also have some situations where you've talked to like real estate people.
Yes.
In this down market.
Yes.
Some amazing stories.
Yes,
Can you tell us
Michelle Stiles, she's in Las Vegas. Talk about a disastrous economy for real estate as well as a lot of other things in Las Vegas. She came to us in 2009 and she had failed miserably in 2008. And 2008 was like the beginning of the crumble. That was not the major crumble. No. She couldn't sell a house in 2008. After she came through First Steps to Success, which you can find out about that on DaniJohnson.com, after her first seminar, she sold 45 homes in 9 months. 2010, doubled that income. Her broker now has tied her into the entire business, and she's responsible for training everybody in the company, and she has several offices now that she's totally responsible for. That's in Las Vegas, in the most worst, disastrous, horrific economy, especially for real estate. Our clients are succeeding like crazy.
So obviously, what you're doing works.
It does.
Bottom line.
It does.
And you're willing to share it with others, and that's what it's all about.
I am passionate about sharing it with others, Patrick. I'm passionate about it because our country is hurting right now, and people need help, and they need practical answers. People are sick and tired of hype. They're sick and tired of motivation that gets left in the seed, and they wind up with a fuzzy feeling. Go to a stinking movie if you want a fuzzy feeling. You don't need to spend $5,000 for a fuzzy feeling. Get yourself trained. Get yourself equipped. Understand money. Understand business. Understand people. Understand this market and how you can succeed in this market, and that's exactly step by step what we show people. And on the back side of it, the communication skills are helping their families. We're seeing marriages come together and be harmonious and passionate again. And we're seeing kids that are honorable and respectful. And we're seeing the whole family come together to pay off debt, to grow in their careers, and to make a difference in other people's lives.
Wow. Sounds like something we could all use, right?
I think so.
I think so. You heard it here first. I mean, not first. She's been all over the place. I mean, you've been on Oprah. I know you've done so many things. It was just we're so thankful that we had a chance to come here with you in your home and talk to you about what you're doing. And then next, we're going to go ahead and do some amazing cooking. Can you tell me a little bit about the theory? I know you have a way of feeding a family of 4 for...
4? What are you talking about? I have 5 kids, man.
5 for $100 a week or something crazy like that?
Yeah.
Can you tell us a little about that?
I'm kind of one of those people that's just always having people over for dinner, right? So 50% of the time I feed 7. The other 50% of the time it's anywhere from 15 to 30. And I'm able to do that at about $100 a week. Sometimes it's 70, sometimes it's 125.
Did you hear what she said? $100 a week?
That's right. And I'm a millionaire, and I choose to feed my family $100 a week.
So if I gave you a penny, you can make some copper wire.
I don't know about that.
Okay,
all I know is
I can
cook. I can make gourmet food on $100 a week.
Wow, and we're going to see some of that.
Yes, we are.
Now that's exciting. Now that's definitely something everyone can use. So what else can you do? Can you I mean, you're amazing. What other kind of things will you teach, people potentially in our audience and your audience to do that makes a difference in their life?
Well, if you want to make more money and you want to annihilate and crush and kill your debt, if you want to improve every area of your life, go to DaniJohnson.com right now and you'll get a hold of 5 free videos that's going to get you started on the right path so you can grow your income with what you're doing right now, or find even a better career. You can learn how to do that with the skills and the training that we help to offer our clients. So, or join us on Facebook. We've got about 58,000 friends on Facebook, which is an amazing community of people. Yes, that are making things happen. These are people that are growing in their careers. Check this out. This is amazing.
Oh, here it comes.
Joy Randall, when she came to me 30 months ago, clinically depressed for 17 years, about to get fired from her government job. She was $250,000 in debt and 50 pounds overweight, estranged from her 2 adult children. She came through our trainings and she's paid off $258,000 worth of debt, and she's completely debt-free. She's completely off of her medications. She got promoted in her job. Her relationships with her kids were completely restored, and she's lost 50 pounds. This 58-year-old woman is hot from using the training that we have on that website.
Is she hot? Also?
Like hot. Beautiful.
Where's the picture? Come on.
I'd love to show you a picture of Joy.
Okay.
You want to see this figure on this 58-year-old woman?
Is she on your website?
She's on my website.
Hey, if you want to check it out, she's on the website.
Yep.
So, I mean, this is amazing. I'm so glad that we had a chance to come into your home and to meet you and to just spread the good word. So, Dani, we got a little bit about your history and what's going on in your life now.
Well, now I'm continuing to travel all over the world and raising up people to lead in such a way inside of their companies, whether they're running companies or they're running a salon or they're a hairstylist or somebody even in the medical field or legal field.
Well, wait there, right there. Speaking of which, running a salon now.
I got loads of clients that are hairdressers and stylists.
Tell me what they can expect.
Let me just give you Denisha Thomas as a prime example.
Okay.
Young lady who started in the hair business. She says she worked 8 days a week. She was constantly at the salon, but not making the kind of money that she felt was worth the amount of hours that she was putting in.
Absolutely, I hear it all the time.
Yes. So through the communication skills and the marketing skills that we teach, she learned how to create such a market for herself that she's on demand and books 6 months in advance for her clients. Not only that, but she cut her hours down to where she's only working 3 days a week. She has quadrupled her income. She's paid off $17,000 worth of debt in just 8 months. She's completely debt-free and making money hand over fist.
What do I have to say when I hear that? Nothing, other than you got to go. If you're a hairdresser, you got to go to DaniJohnson.com, correct?
We will absolutely help you to succeed beyond your wildest dreams. Pay off your debt, make more money with what you're currently doing. And if you want to grow in your hair power, because I believe a hairdresser has a tremendous, absolutely tremendous amount of influence over the people that are sitting right there in their chair. So if you want to become the #1 recommended person at what you do, then do what Denisha did. Get on over to DaniJohnson.com. Take advantage of those free videos. Take advantage of those free audios that are right there waiting for you to collect in your email box, waiting for you to just press play on our website so you can start learning those very techniques. And join me on my radio show. I'm there every Wednesday and Sunday. In fact, I've interviewed Denisha from time to time on the show. She's inspiring other hairdressers as well as other men and women around the world.
I mean, what are you waiting for? This is crazy. I mean, change your life, make the change, do it now, right? I mean, as far as, it's just laying there. That's like an orchard full of fruit. You just go collect it, and you're there to help them.
It's right there.
We love it.
It's right there.
Thank you so much. Can you tell us? There's some theory we've been talking in King's Ransom. Now, tell me what King's Ransom is all about.
King's Ransom Foundation is an organization that I believe is probably one of the very, very, very few that is doing things right. They give 100% of the money that comes in directly to feeding kids, as well as helping the homeless and helping the widow, those that are sick, those who have nothing but contaminated water that's killing people on a daily basis. So 100% of the money is going straight to the actual cause, not to an executive who's making $1.5 million a year,
like
traveling around, running a foundation, flying in personally in private jets, and driving a Bentley around. No, in fact, the president, the founders, they make nothing from the foundation at all. They are simply people that donate their time to help other kids that are in need. And so, King's Ransom Foundation is an amazing organization that's taking care of 5,000 kids every month, and as well as abused mothers and widows and people that are sick and the elderly.
Well, thank you so much for having us here, and it was a wonderful opportunity meeting you and all the things you do for all the people that you help, and the love that you have in your heart and the charity, and it's so that's so important. That's part of what I believe in as well. And I'm so glad to meet you, a person of your caliber, and just what you have in your heart, giving back to everyone.
Thank you.
And everybody, we always say, until next time, just remember to enjoy.